Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we are back to Let's Play Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch on the Sony PlayStation 3. Last time, we defeated Captain Crossbones and Jetsam, the ne'er-do-well Automaton, on the Black Porpoise in order to get a hold of the Sunstone for Mornstar, and then we made our way over to the Vault of Tears to look for the final stone, which I'm assuming is going to be the Moonstar, since, well, we've already got Sun and Moon, so I'm just going to take a wild guess, and just gonna guess that it's gonna be the Moonstone. I mean, unless it's like the Planet Stone or something like that, but I highly doubt it, since the Sun, Moon, and Star are kind of the three major attacking types, and Planet's the more rare one. But still, anyways, we're here in the Vault of Stars, so we got turned into frogs, and we got unturned into frogs by following a little rainbow froggy around in order to get to this little circle right here, where we're not frogs anymore. Okay, let's see what's down here, shall we? I know the star is up there, but I just want to see what happens if we go down here first. There is a empty prison cell for whatever reason, and these guys. Yeah, most of these guys are going to run from us, so we'll live. Let's see here. Oh, that's just going to take us back to the beginning. You know what? Never mind. I thought it was taking me in a different direction, so that's why I wasn't too worried about it. Okay, let's just follow the golden froggy, or the rainbow froggy. Not really a whole lot left for that frog to do, since, well, they led us to the ability to become human again. But if we find it, cool. And there it is. That was fast. You didn't go very far at all, did you? Yeah, let's cast Nature's Tongue, see if we can talk to it. Because even though we were animals at the time when we first met her, him, her, it, whatever, we couldn't talk to it. So let's see if we can actually Nature's Tongue it here. Help him, please. Help who? That's all you're gonna say is help him? Okay, fine. Let's go down this way, I guess, since that's where the star is. It's kind of dark down here. Where are we? Crikey, this place is a bit blinking grim. Must be a prison or something. Is there someone there? Ah! Who's that? It's a fat flipping frog. Another one. Okay, I guess I didn't say fat, but I added that one in myself. Another one? You mean to say that someone else has been blighted by my curse? Actually, we were cursed and turned into frogs ourselves, but we didn't look like you do. Leave, now. You must leave this place. It is dangerous. Huh? But you... Do not waste time worrying about me. Urgh. What's the matter? Are you hurt? Oh, Oliver, we've got to do something. Yes, we have to help him. I guess I can use magic to get this door open. Let's give it a try. Alright, let's spring the... Ooh, there's another save point. What do you know? Might as well recover a little bit of HP. Why not? Let's see if we can't spring lock here. What are you doing? Leave me alone, I beseech you. Wait a minute, are you the Frog Prince? You know who I am, but how? The Frog Prince of the Desert. That's you, isn't it? The one who left his kingdom, abandoning his princess. How do you... What are you going on about, Esther? Are you trying to confuse us or something? It wouldn't take much to confuse the likes of you, Swain. I'm just a bit shocked, alright? I didn't think we were going to bump into a prince from a fairy tale, did I? A fairy tale? I see. So that is how you know of me. Now let me think. Ah, yes, I remember. Alright, listen carefully. Once upon a time, before the fathers of our fathers' fathers were born, there was a magnificent desert kingdom. In that kingdom lived a handsome and courageous young prince who was much loved by all his subjects. Then one day, the kingdom was attacked by a monstrous serpent, a beast so hideous that it struck fear into all who saw it, a terrible, evil creature. The prince decided that, in order to defeat the serpent, he would have to drink a certain mysterious potion. No sooner had he swallowed the diabolical draught than he began to turn into a frog. What? Why would he drink a potion that turned him into a frog? A frog doesn't stand a chance of beating a snake. I haven't finished the story yet. I told you to listen carefully, didn't I? Not ask stupid questions. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. The reason he decided to turn into a frog was to lull the serpent into a false sense of security by becoming one of his favorite foodstuffs, if I recall correctly. Ahem. Yes. My apologies. Please continue. And so, the prince turned himself into a frog, for he had a plan. He knew the serpent would not be able to resist eating him, and that this would allow him to attack the monster from within. The plan worked. The serpent swallowed the prince, and received a mortal blow from inside for its trouble. But alas, the prince could not return to his original form. No matter what he tried, he remained an ugly frog. This caused him great distress. He could not stop thinking about how foolish he had been, so he vowed to hide himself away from the world. Now the prince was married to a beautiful young princess, though he had promised her that they would be together forever and ever. She had not seen him since he left to face the serpent. It began to seem that he would never return. Despairing, the princess went to the tomb where the prince had slain the serpent and wept for her lost love. And there she remained, waiting for her prince, though she knew he would never come. Waiting until the end of her days. She waited, you say? I see that it truly has become a fairy tale. Gee, that's a pretty sad story. Every girl at Alma Moon has told that story when they're young, and everyone cries the first time they hear it. You speak of it as if it were a work of fiction. Oh, I'm sorry, Prince Ali. Prince Ali, it has been a very long time since anyone has called me by that name. Well then, shall I tell you the final chapter of your fairy tale? The final chapter? So, the prince left his princess behind and turned his back on his kingdom. The princess's name was Yasmina, by the way. She was the love of the prince's life, and yet he abandoned her. Many years passed, and the prince remained a frog, only to find, to his dismay, that he was unable to die. Yes, he was destined to live as a frog forever, even after his kingdom had been razed to the ground. That's just terrible. Ha! I may have suffered, but it is nothing compared to the pain I caused my beloved Yasmina. Indeed, I feel sometimes that this pain is just punishment. But why are you in the cell, your highness? It is the serpent Iapep. He has returned. Someone brought him back to life. I don't think there are many people who could breathe new life into an ancient monster. Yeah, I can only think of one. You mean Shadar? Iapep wasted no time in taking his revenge. That is how I came to be imprisoned here. Who can say how long he intends to prolong my agony? Have I not suffered enough to remain in this form, to live without my beloved? Oliver, isn't there a spell you can cast to bring Prince Ali back to normal? You mean something to lift the curse that turned him into a frog? Hang on a flippin' minute, Mun. Why don't we use that magic circle that lifted our froggy curse? You're right. It worked for us. Maybe it would work for him. But surely you did not consume the same shape-shifting potion that I did. Well, it wasn't a potion, no. But that's not important right now. Come on, your highness. Let's give that magic circle a try. But such magic truly reside in this temple, and what if I were to become human again? What new torments would Iapep devise for me then? You must have think about things like that, your highness. We have to try at least. Now, come with us. We'll take you straight to the magic circle. Prince Ali, fabulous he, Alibaba, is coming with us to try to get back to his regular form. Okay, I don't think it's actually going to work. This is my guess here. Simply for the fact that I'm assuming he's been in this temple since, like, his curse. And it looks to me like there's some runes on the wall by here, Ollie boy. Well, we can have a gander at them later, and we need to get Prince Ali back to normal first. But anyways, we'll worry about that later. But anyways, I don't think this is going to work simply for the fact that he's probably been past the circle before, and if it didn't work then it's probably not going to work now. Prince Ali, this is a magic circle that lifted our curse. Yeah, if he's already walked over this before as the frog when Iapep was dead, and it didn't turn him back into a human, well, I don't think it's going to turn him back into a human now. I mean, it might, but I don't think it will. A magic circle. Could such a thing really have the same effect on me? Well, there's only one way to find out. Yes, you are right. What? I don't understand. He's standing in the magic circle just like we did, but nothing's happening. The poor fellow's been like that for thousands of years. We were only cursed for a few minutes. I'm so sorry, Prince Ali. I didn't mean to get your hopes up. There is no need to apologize. I was rather expecting this to happen. I do not believe my curse will be lifted while Alipep draws breath. He is doubtless using his own foul magic to strengthen his hold. But still, again, well then, it's pretty obvious what we need to do, ain't it? Mr. Drippy's right. There's only one thing for it. Surely not. Surely you're not going to try and defeat Alipep. That would be unspeakably reckless. I shall assist you. I must... No, you can't fight him, Prince Ali. Not in your condition. Don't worry, Prince Ali. You can count on us. We'll defeat Alipep and lift your curse. I believe you. Something about you makes me believe. Alipep works deep within these ruins. I shall take you to him. Yeah, if Alipep is the one keeping the curse strong right now, then, well, what was keeping the curse strong when Alipep was dead all those years? Maybe this magic circle just doesn't work for him. I don't know. I mean, maybe it only works if you get turned into a frog by the glare of the frog statues. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways. I'm not sure why I'm standing around here. I'm actually post-recording this part since my mic was muted for the video here. So I'm not sure why I was standing around here for forever. I think I might have been explaining that there were circles that looked like this one that were different colors. Like a red and black that are actually, what are they? Curse circles that will curse you and do stuff like silence you and make you go real slow, stuff like that. So we gotta watch out for those. I think that's what I was explaining. But anyways, let's go see if we can't get back into where Alipep is located here, shall we? Froggy's on the ground, and I think that's the move or the puppet string thing spell there, but it's not letting us examine it again. I guess we could only examine it when we were what is it, taking Frog Prince over there back to the circle. Yeah, oh well. Perhaps a key is required to open that door, but there are no keys in these ruins, I am sure. However, there was something written on the wall of my cell. I wonder if it is some kind of clue. 2 firm friends play leapfrog all across the floor. There was more as well, I am sure. Perhaps understanding those words is the key to opening the door. All right, let's go see what's written on the wall of his cell down here, then, shall we? We should be able to find it reasonably easy. Personally, if I had been trapped in here for however long, I probably would have memorized the stuff on the wall simply for the fact that I like reading stuff. Like if I'm in a bathroom, I'll like read the shampoo bottles or ingredients on something, and then I ain't got nothing better to read. There's something written on the wall by here, Mun. 2 firm friends play leapfrog all across the floor. Oh, there's more. Each one gamely going where the other was before. Doesn't make much sense to me, Mun. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I like to read stuff, so if I was trapped in like a cell and there was something written on the walls, I would eventually memorize it just from reading it over and over again without anything better to do. But anyways, here we are in this room again with the puppet string symbol here, and this is actually really easy to do. Despite what the little poem is saying, try to sound all confusing, this is a very simple puzzle. All you gotta do, cast puppet string, and then take these 2 statues here, the one on the right and the one on the left here, and basically just move them to where the other statue is. Just basically make them switch places. You don't got to put them on all the various little froggy squares down here or do anything special about it. You just got to make sure that they were in the same spot that the other one was in, and that's the entire puzzle. You don't got to like put one in the top left corner and then put the other in the top left corner and the one in the bottom left corner, stuff like that. No, you just got to move from one side to the next. Reasonably simple. But I've seen several people get stumped on that in their own Let's Plays, and it's a common question on a few message boards. I mean, I don't know why it's that difficult, but oh well. You followed the instructions, yet the door remains closed, but I'm sure that I heard some kind of noise. Alright, I think that noise was somewhere down in the runes with the star on there, so let's go check that out then, shall we? Not sure why I'm checking the map here so much, but oh well. Yeah, oh well. Let's get back down to the star chamber. And I think I take a wrong turn here by accident, so oops. Yeah, I think I managed to go all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon. Oh well. Might as well walk around and enjoy the scenery. Why not? Ain't got nothing better to do. And we can actually cross these streams of water now that we're human, since, well, we're not going to be bite-sized froggies that'll get washed away at every glance. And monolith or paleolith or whatever you are, yeah, I don't really need to fight you. I got plenty of experience points. Yeah, we're reasonably over-leveled right now, so we're not going to have to worry about those guys too much. Let's see where all the treasure chests are. I don't think we're going to run into too many on our little backpathing here. But we might as well get turned back into a frog. Great. Oh well. Alright, let's go back to the green circle and see if we can't unfrogify ourselves. I kind of like the little froggy animations. I wish we could have had that spell that turned us small. The one we got from, who was it? Trippy's mom. You know, the one that, like, Werefish or Werecat or whatever. Those would be cool spells to actually use, but unfortunately they decided not to implement them. Those would make some pretty neat little puzzles, actually. But something that I didn't realize the first time I went through here is if you go back to the entrance of the frog, you run into this green circle, which will defrogify you. And now you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, why couldn't I just defrogify myself there the first time instead of running into the rainbow frog and following that thing all the way around to the green circle up there? Well, the answer is simple. That may defrogify you so you can go back out to, like, the world map, but if you come back down here to the entrance, back to Frog Kingdom. So, yeah, you can't just go back and defrogify yourself there for the rest of the dungeon. Now you gotta go the one way up here by Prince Ali's cage, simply for the fact that yay old snake statue is there in the way and ready to thwart you at every turn. Oh well. I mean, I get why they do it, but just mildly irritating. I guess to just kind of defeat the purpose of following the little rainbow froggy, if you just unfrogify yourself immediately and then just completely ignored it, yeah, then you probably would have found Prince Ali eventually by yourself. But I guess the little frog or rainbow prince or whatever is supposed to, or rainbow frog is supposed to lead you down there anyways. Alrighty, let's see, there's a green treasure chest over there. We'll come back for that later. Oh, that's one of those circles right there that will silence you if you step on them. I think they do just silence you with the Nyx status. I'm not sure if they actually slow you down or not. They might, but I know you can avoid them just by casting the levitate spell, and they're reasonably easy to see. So you can just cast levitate right before you see one. And I think I was explaining there that as a frog, you can actually use items in your froggy form. You can't use healing spells like healing touch or whatever, but you can use like breads and like coffees and stuff to recover your HP and get rid of status effects and stuff like that. And anyways, back to human again, human and fairy. Alright, and by the way, turning into a frog, that gets rid of your chest spell on the mini-map, so gotta recast it. Luckily there's only like 4 or 5 treasure chests in here anyway, so it's nothing too bad. Alright, let's go for that green treasure chest first, then the purple and the red, and then we'll get the actual star last. I'm not too terribly worried about that. Might as well get all the treasure out of the way, and then continue the plot. Let's see, green treasure chest. That one's right there behind the bars, if I can figure out how to get down off this platform. Where are those stairs? Ah, there they are. I was thinking the stairs were on the other side for some reason. Luckily, this is one of the easier green treasure chests to get. You don't got to go all the way to the other side of a hotel. No, you just got to stand outside the bars, and there you go. Nice and easy, like no bastard placements or nothing like that. And a set of storm serpent scales. I think that those either reduce storm damage or increase it. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, so they increase your storm type tricks there. I don't think Wildwood has any storm type trick. Oh, crosswind for later, but I'm not too terribly worried about that. Who else uses scales, and who else? Now, you use scales, but you don't have any. You don't have any storm abilities. You don't have any storm abilities. Now, Go-Go, you have storm abilities. There you go. Let's put that on you then. Yeah, sure. There we go. That means his Thunderbolt and Crosswind will be nice and powerful there. All right, I'll take it. Sure. Very nice little treasure there. And I got a burp. I'm sorry about that mute again. Basically, we just went over the treasure chest that we got. I'm not about to re-record that because I'm not sure how long that was. Hopefully it wasn't too long. Alright, we got Iapep here. Alright, just like Captain Crossbones, he's going to also be weak to fire and light damage. So he's going to be reasonably easy to deal with here. So that's another good reason to go to Yule first to grab the Shining Blaze and stuff like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can't steal from him. I think we get a set of armor from him if we steal from him. And there it is. We got the stout armor on our first try. Very nice. That works out. So let's go ahead and switch over to Boogie, and let's just go for the what is it? The firewall here. All right, this death rattle attack right here. That is a what is it? I think it just slows you down for a little bit. Nothing too major. Black Bolt, that just does a pretty good chunk of damage. Nothing too bad. Yeah, the slow is not too bad, I guess. Yeah, I flippin' hate snakes, I do. Make sure that slimy so-and-so doesn't come anywhere near me, LA boy. I'll faint. Me and my phobias. Weigh me down, they do. Ooh, there's an idea. Pop something heavy on top of that thing and it'll soon stop slithering. Use magic if you have to. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to switch over to Oliver and see if we can't get the Burden spell to stick on him, which will occasionally knock out a gold glint from him, and it would also slow him down, reducing the time between his attacks and his movement speed, and he'll just sit there for a few minutes pretty much. So that's going to be really nice if you get it off. But the problem is, every time you get it off successfully, the Burden spell will have a lower chance to hit, and it will last a shorter amount of time the next time that you use it. So whenever the golden glint pops out, grab somebody that has either a fire type miracle move or a light type miracle move, and go ahead and throw it at this guy for a good chunk of damage there. Very nice. I'm sure there are familiars that do have a better fire miracle move than Oliver there, but his is still reasonably good. I mean, it's still going to do a pretty good chunk of damage there. And you're not going to slow me all down again, are you? Hopefully not. Yeah, sorry about that silence again earlier. My stupid microphone didn't register the unsilenced button there. So basically, I think I was just talking about traps that try to stay away from them and make sure you're levitated over the traps, otherwise they'll curse you or silence you or something stupid like that. Yeah, Iapep, not too terribly hard. I mean, the biggest thing he does is slow you down pretty much.
Is that it?
Yeah, we got some decent levels there. Nothing too shabby. Ooh, and the Guppy, or Gupper, or whatever, is close to his, well, maybe not close, but close enough to his 8 levels, or 10 levels that we needed to get him. Very good stats for the Wildwood as usual. Very nice. Boogie, you're really earning your keep now that you're a higher level and you got those good fire spells. Wasn't so good in the first few forms, but now that he's higher level, he's doing much better. And we got the Moonstone, the final stone for Mornstar there. Very nice indeed. This is it. One of Mornstar's magic stones. So that slimy Iapep had it all along, did he? Good work, Ollie boy. I am speechless. I can scarcely believe that Iapep has been defeated. And yet... Prince Ali? Is this... It's the curse. The curse is lifting. I'm... Prince Ali? Wow, it's a miracle. He's human again after all these years. It seems I have returned to normal. Too right you have. So what are you still looking so glum for? Though I am human once more, my kingdom is naught but ruins, and she is long gone. Our story has already become a fairy tale. Everybody knows how it ends. But your highness... Oh, look, it's the little rainbow froggy, the one that, Oh, I didn't realize her colors actually moved. Huh, you're that frog we saw before. Where have you been all this time? A frog? Yeah, I didn't realize her color, or its colors actually moved. Him, her, it, whatever it is. You know, this frog helped us back when we were cursed. In fact, it led us straight to you. Truly, how very... Huh? Hello, you're hot. Where the heck did she come from? Surely not. Surely this is impossible. Yasmina, my beautiful princess Yasmina. Huh? Huh? Ali, I've been waiting for you. Waiting for so long. And I was a frog as well, just like you. Is this a dream? Are you really... But how? Hang on a minute. So that colorful frog we saw was actually a princess? I think I'm gonna cry. I drank the same potion as you, Ali. The potion that changed you into a frog. The one that cursed you. I thought, if I were cursed as well, then you would not be alone. You did this for me? I always believed that we would meet again, Ali. I knew that your curse would be lifted one day. I had only to wait. And wait. And wait. And wait. Yasmina. Ali. Aw, they got reunited. How cute. But now they kind of don't have a kingdom to return to, so gotta find somewhere else to live. And what better place than Al Moon, since they said they were from the desert. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You need not worry about us anymore. We are together again, and that is all that matters. Yes, we will finally be able to spend our lives together, just as we always wanted. But where are you going to go? I didn't want to mention it but your kingdom. Well, it ain't what it was. Seen better days and all that. That is true. Though this is also a magnificent city in its own right, I feel sure that we can make it our home. Indeed, it is a fine city, and we should not dwell in the past. We should think about what we can contribute to the world of today. Hee. Have you considered becoming Babana merchants? My father really enjoys it, and the free Babanas are a real bonus. Babanas? What are they? Oh, right. I suppose they didn't have Babanas back in your day. You really should try one, Your Highness. They're delicious. They sound wonderful. I cannot wait to taste my first Babana. Heh, it's nice to see you smiling. You're really lucky to have been given a second chance at happiness, you know. Don't let it slip away. Swain's right. You've waited thousands of years for this moment. Indeed, and it is thanks to you that it has finally arrived. You know, Esther, I think you'd better change the ending of that fairy tale. Oh yes, absolutely. Hee. And what will the new ending be? Let me think. Please wait. Do not be so hasty in writing the end of our story, I beseech you. Yeah, I suppose that fairy tale isn't over yet, is it? Certainly not. Indeed, I feel that it is to be continued. Hee. Okay, you laugh a lot, lady. Right, let's get a move on, shall we? I reckon the happy couple might want some time alone. Oh, of course. Huh? Why? Oliver, you brain-dead bimbo. You've got a lot to learn, Ollie boy. You really have. Anyway, that's quite enough talking. Let's get walking. We've got things to do, you know. Oliver's not exactly the brightest guy when it comes to relationship type stuff. Yes, we should go. I'm sure we'll be seeing this fairy tale couple again soon anyway. Actually, I don't think they ever do have any more significance to the plot. No, they don't actually. But we managed to unlock a story in the Wizard's Companion by helping them out. And we got our Mornstar Stone, so that helps. Stop yawning. Oh, I keep yawning.
This place has undergone some changes. Its halcyon days seem far behind it.
Halcyon. All that is left of that kingdom and its people is the empty citadel you see before you.
You have regrets. Destruction was the destiny those fools deserved. The choice you made was correct.
Well, well. I never thought I would hear you say that. Now, Counselor, to what do I owe this pleasure?
I came to inquire about your intentions.
My intentions?
Your intentions for this world. A world I believe you would protect. Am I not correct, Doubtju? It is only a matter of time before the forbidden spell is used again. Does the thought not seem disagreeable to you?
We all share the same views of this world's pitiful denizens. Their lives are no longer the slightest value.
I see. And you are quite sure of this?
My deeds shall demonstrate that I mean what I say. Watch as the frail hopes of the people of this world are torn from them and turned to the blackest despair.
So you would have to share your fate. Very well.
Counselor, just what are your intentions? This should be interesting.
By the skies, you're swift, boy, I'll give you that. It seems you have yourselves a full set of magic stones already. We couldn't have done it without Tengri. There's nowhere he can't fly. He's done me proud. He may be a mere fledgling, but he has all the makings of a legendary dragon. Now, you know what needs doing next, I take it. Those magic stones need to be reunited with that wand of yours. So we just need to put the magic stones back in the holes in the wand, huh? Okay, here goes. I can see a small problem with that, though. Uh-oh. Eh? They'll never fit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what she said. No, but seriously, those balls are too big for that wand. Flippin' heck. What's this all about? What's all this about? They're the wrong blooming size, ain't they? Are you blind or something? I guess I didn't think to check. I mean, we were so busy looking for them. You're not seriously telling me we've ended up with a bunch of worthless counterfeits, are you? No, they're real. Of that there can be no doubt. The keepers of the stones you crossed swords with were real enough, were they not? Then why don't they fit the wand? 'Tis Mornstar that has changed size. Like as not, it's shifted shape to fit the hand of its new owner. But there's bound to be a way to get those stones to follow suit, and I'll warrant some wise soul has scribbled it down somewhere. I have a nose for plunder, and I'd say you'd best have a sniff around the self-same place you first heard tell of Mornstar, and I first came by the map. Hamelin, of course. You're right, Kublai. So it's back to Hamelin again, is it? This seems to be becoming a habit. Come on, then, Oliver. Okay, let's go see how Markison's doing. Every time something happens, we end up going back to Hamelin for some reason. It's like the hub, or something. Well, maybe not the hub, but it's a very popular town. And yeah, those stones are. As soon as you put them down on the table there with the Kublai, you can kind of see not even one of those stones is going to fit in there. So I don't think the other two are going to fit in there as well. But anyways, before we go to Hamelin, let's see if we can go a few places here. Let's go to the Deep Dark Wood and see if we can't get what is it? Old Father Oak to talk to us about getting the 3 stones. I originally thought that it was just defeating Cerberus, but I guess it is after defeating all 3 Guardians and not just him. I guess some people would actually go to Cerberus last, as I guess he's technically the hardest of the 3 bosses. So maybe that's why my sources said to go to him or go talk to Old Father Oak after him instead of just after the 3 stones. But either way. Hello, old Father Oak. Oh, hello again, young man. It is good to see you. How goes your adventure, Tell me all about it. Oh, so you found all 3 stones. We sure did. We visited the Vault of Tears and the Winter Islands, and we even chased down a ghost pirate ship. Ho, an adventure indeed. And there's plenty more where that came from, Ollie boy. You'll be sick to teeth of adventures by the time this is over. You mark my words. What do you mean, Mr. Drippy? I'll never get tired of having adventures. Ho, you have come far. To think this is the same boy who came to me without so much as a familiar to his name not so long ago. And you must go still further. Let me give you something to help you along the way. And a bottle of Nostrum. That's basically recovers all your MP. When evil stands in your path, do not hesitate. Let the magic you have learned help you overcome it. I sure will, old Father Oak. Thank you very much. But yeah, the bottle of Nostrum we got here, that just recovers all your MP. So very nice. Which one is the one that recovers all the HP and MP? I know we have one. The Sage's Secret and the Grey Sage's Secret. Okay, I know it was one of them. I just didn't remember which one. But anyways, let's go ahead and get out of here, and let's go rest up somewhere before the end of the episode, shall we? Yeah, let's go to. Where should we go? You know what? Let's go to Alma Moon. Why not? I mean, it's cheap enough here. We could go to Ding Dong Dell, but Alma Moon's always good for a nice sunny atmosphere. Or we can go over here to talk to Prince Ali and Yasmina. There you go. How you guys doing? I think they're just going to hang out here for the rest of the game now. I don't think they're going to go do anything else. Haha, my beloved princess is utterly devoted to the delicious babana. I myself prepare the invigorating spices of the fiery curries of Alma Moon. I was recently introduced to the delights of babana. I never dreamed such a succulent and delicious fruit could exist. Truly, this is an age of miracles. So yeah, they get out of the Vault of Tears, and they're going to spend the rest of their lives becoming gourmet food samplers here in Alma Moon. I guess it's not a bad way to go. But we managed to get a pretty fair amount done with the getting the 3rd and final stone, rescuing those 2. And next episode, we're going to go ahead and figure out a way to get the stones to fit into Mornstar. Either that, or we're going to go do side quests. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night.